ATL to take on the Braves, and it was the Phillies who came out on top. The final score was 12-2. Chris Johnson had a huge day offensively, collecting.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win.
John Jay will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes now to Infante. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now here it comes. Hops this one up, just beyond the infield on the right side. Ortiz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Freddie Freeman will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The Rockies going with the sleeveless look here in this one. Now that's a good-looking uniform. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. David Ortiz will stand in. A big power threat here to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Yan Gomes will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
And he struck him out. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Evan Gattis will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 0-2 coming. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. Gaddis will turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Alex Avila will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pitch on its way to Avila. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Corey Hunter will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Brandon Phillips will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will get his first opportunity now, currently sitting in 4th place in the National League in stolen bases. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And the pitch. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 2-1 Colorado. First pitch coming. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. John Jay will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. R.A. Dickey makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gaddis is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Billy Hamilton will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Hello.
Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And he pops up the bunt attempt, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
And you know what? That ain't easy, folks. It's not always easy for a catcher to find out where that ball is in the first place. But this time he's able to locate it and make the play.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Omar Infante will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes now to Infante. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, and leaping ability, not a strength of Big Poppy. It's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Pablo Sandoval comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Changeup called strike 1. Fouled straight back. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. I kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for 3, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arizona's on top, 3-2. David Ortiz will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Torrey Hunter will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Infante for 1. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Brandon Phillips will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Pause, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Come on, Rockies.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Jonathan Villar will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
John Jay will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or 2 to get himself together over in the dugout.
Omar Infante will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jimmy Rollins will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's just having all kinds of trouble up there.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Stepping in now, R.A. Dickey, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches. Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Billy Hamilton will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gaddis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still a 3-2 ball game. Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The pitch. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 6th home run on the season for him, and it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he's retired here, one away. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Here's the first offering. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
I'm not sure he really got all of this thing, but he got it out there in the perfect location. You'll see this hit off the wall down there in the right field corner, and he knows it was going to take a perfect relay to get him, so he stretches it for third, and he makes it in there with a triple.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 2. Matt Carpenter will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
David Ortiz will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again, and there are 2 away now.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Now the first pitch. Yan Gomes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail 5-2. Yu Darvish will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Yu Darvish stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now the pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89?
To 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And the seventh inning starts with a flyout here, 1 away. John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Omar Infante will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here it comes now to Infante. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. In the air to straightaway center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Corey Hunter will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's the first pitch. Now Hunter swings and sends a high drive carrying to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brandon Phillips will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Polanco is there, 1 away. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third. Jimmy Rollins will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Freddie Freeman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Evan Gattis will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Pablo Sandoval will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Again, a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here. Christian Bethancourt will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jay is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the eighth. One pitch, one gone. Billy Hamilton will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second now, heading for third. He's around third, not done yet. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Nick Vincent will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. David Ortiz will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Hard hit towards center, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Big turn by Ortiz on his way to second now. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Brad Ziegler will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard back up the middle, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Alex Avila will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
No big surprise here with the runner on first base and nobody out. They're going to work him down in the strike zone to try to get that ground ball. But hey, strikeouts are good.
Jonathan Villar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Hector Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss took something off that one, and it's strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. John Jay will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, there's a big decision there. He decides he wants to come home with this thing. Maybe not the wisest move he could have made, and the throw's too late to get his man.
Omar Infante is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. D-backs lead it 6-4. Tyler Clippard is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Corey Hunter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Brandon Phillips will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Nick Markakis will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch on the way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase, not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick up.